Okay, this is going to be a quick little tutorial on how to mount the servo on the bottom of the chassis, on a RCE chassis for the slash 4x4. Doesn't take that many parts, just takes the servo mount from the SC10. You're going to have to move your electronics over a little bit, but that's about it. You can see, yeah, I've already unattached the servo arm. And it lines up if you have a 3-hole servo arm, so you can just adjust that to however you want. But you can see just it's an L-shaped mount that you put 4 holes on the servo. In the other 2 holes, you put screws through the bottom, and that's where you have to drill through. These are just 2 M3 screws that are about 10 millimeters long, and just go through to the other side. Same way you attach the mud guards on the sides or the Nerf bars. So I'm just going to take these out. So I'm switching out the L bracket to an aluminum one because this one kind of moved a little too much. So here it is. All you have to do is just measure the distance between the 2 holes once you have it attached. Put the edge, it will adjust the inside of the hole. You just measure. It looks like it's a 1 7/8 inch. Probably be a little more accurate in centimeters, but this doesn't have it, so that's what you'll have to do, and you'll use that measurement to mark out the holes on your chassis and you're drilling them. And I can't push the ruler through all the way, but you just mark the edge at 0 for the first hole. You'll drill that through. Then you'll just measure the other hole, the distance away, whatever your measurement is. Yeah, you see it's a little off, but either way will work. Now you're going to get your drill bit. You're going to want it to be either smaller, a little bit smaller, or the exact size of the screw. But you're just going to drill through the spots that you marked with the drill or a Dremel, whichever one, slowly until you go all the way through. Okay, I cleaned off the servo a little bit so you could see better what I'm doing. I'm just going to open up the package for the T-RCE servo mount for the SC10 and the B4. I think it was $12 or $13 if I can remember correctly, but it's definitely worth it. You don't want anything plastic stripping out on you on something this important. But here they are, actually very nicely finished. Gunmetal, all the other parts I got on the truck too. I got 2 off. I'm just going to show a comparison of them. Yeah, they're actually almost exactly the same. One's just more squared off. Might want to put some more tape on there. That's going to be showing. Just put a small piece so I don't see that orange. There's nothing bad about it. It's just the orange doesn't match my color scheme. Just gonna take your screw you had before. Make sure you put Loctite because it is aluminum now. I'm just gonna thread in the screws. Okay, got that one side done. You might not want to tighten them all the way because you might want to move them. Here are the two plastic pieces. I can put them back on my SC10 now because that's where I got them from. But yeah, you just do the same thing with Loctite again. Alright, now it's all done. I just gotta attach the screws to the bottom. Got a screw here, but it's not threading. Must be the wrong size. Yeah, it's the wrong size. So I'm gonna go get another one. Alright, found these cap head screws. They stick out a little more on the bottom, but it's not that big of a deal. It's gonna get dirt on it anyway. Just gonna I'm gonna want to put a little bit of Loctite on these two. But this one's not lining up. Yeah, see, that's why I was telling you not to tighten the two screws all the way, so you could shift it a little bit more for this purpose. So now I just moved it over a little more. Now I can tighten the screw down, and then after that tighten the other two screws, so it's all secure. Okay, now those are in. Now the servo is securely on the chassis. I just got to attach the servo arm back to the steering rack. Yeah, see, I like that longer screw better. Goes all the way through. Now you can tighten back the other two screws. Just wrench those down a little bit, not too tight. Don't want to over tighten. Just enough so it doesn't want to wiggle out. So, just got servo arm lines up perfectly with the second hole. The racer's edge servo arm. You just gotta attach that back to it, and you'll be done with this mod. I'm just using a plastic nut on the other side because if you don't use one, even with Loctite, this screw seems to come loose sometimes, so I like the security of a nut on there. So yeah, sorry my truck is so dirty, just been having way too much fun on the track. But yeah, that completes this little mod.